Hello and welcome to another DivePort tutorial. Today we'll show you how to add a new page. This is a crucial first step in understanding how to customize your DivePort site. We'll start this new page using mockup portlets to experiment with layout options to ensure that everything is perfectly arranged before going live. Let's dive in and start designing your new page.
In this demonstration, you'll learn how to add a page to a DivePort site. Let's say you're a wine and beverage distributor and you want to add a page to your DivePort site. We'll add the page and then we'll use mockup portlets to figure out how to arrange and organize the contents of the page. Mockup portlets are not connected to any underlying data, permitting you to play with page design before you add any actual data to the page. To start adding the new page, we'll click the sidebar icon. A list of all the pages in our DivePort site appears on the screen. Next, we'll click Add Page. The Add Page dialog box appears. Now we'll enter a name for the new page and leave Layout set to Manual. The Manual option lets us arrange the contents of the page by dragging them where we want. We won't be confined to any particular layout pattern or grid. The name we entered appears in the navigation bar at the top of a new blank page. We'll click in the body of the new page to close the sidebar. Now we can begin adding content to our page. We know we want 3 portlets on the page, but we're not yet sure how we want them arranged. So we'll use mockup portlets as placeholders to experiment with our page layout. When the layout is as we want it to be, we can replace the mockup portlets with actual ones. To begin adding our mockup portlets, we need to be in edit mode. Cancel replaces edit on the navigation bar and a menu chevron appears. We'll click the chevron and select Add a Portlet. The Add Portlet gallery opens. We'll select Mockup. The Edit Mockup Portlet dialog box appears, giving us the opportunity to select the mockup that looks most like the real type we'll add later. We're adding tabular data, so we'll choose Tabulars. A mockup portlet now appears on the screen. When we place the pointer on the portlet, a tooltip pops up to remind us what type of object we're working with. When we click the portlet, resizing nodes appear. We can now drag the portlet anywhere we like to reposition it, and we can drag the resizing nodes to change its size and shape. Let's drag the portlet off to the left so there's room for 2 portlets next to it, one above the other. We'll add 2 more mockup portlets, one for a graph and one for an indicator. This group of portlets might look better higher on the page. To move all 3 portlets as a group, we'll select them by dragging across them, and then we'll click and drag one of the portlets in the group. We can now save the page and its mockup portlets. Other things to note. You can also add a page to a DivePort site by copying an existing page, pasting the copy in a new location, and modifying the copy if necessary. So that's how you add a page to a DivePort site. You click the sidebar icon, select Add Page, enter a name for the page, choose a layout type, and click OK. If you want to experiment with arranging portlets on the page, click Edit and then the chevron, select Add a Portlet, select Mockup, select the type of mockup portlet you want to use, click OK, and resize and reposition the mockup portlet.
And there you have it. Remember, you can modify your layout by experimenting with different arrangements until you find the optimal setup for your data. If you have any questions or need further insights into customizing your DivePort pages, feel free to leave a comment below. See you next time for more DivePort tips and tricks.